The EU AI Act is a gloriously detailed piece of regulation which is completely unclear as to what is in scope and what is required to comply with it. So my favorite examples are things like cognitive behavioral manipulation. Well, how does that differ from everything that we do in marketing and everything we do in the education space? That's not specified. Biometric identification. Well, how is that different from every time that I log into my phone or try to authenticate a transaction on my computer? That's not specified. What is the risk management system that you have to in place? There's requirements that you put them in place, but what does that look like? What is it that you need to have done in order to meet the letter of the law there? And all of this wouldn't be so concerning if it wasn't for the fact that the fines that are proposed are just so astronomical. The 7% of global revenue, or 30 million? I forget the exact number, whichever is higher, is an incredible threat to any organization. And so dealing with that kind of uncertainty is not a. It certainly is a risk that a lot of organizations aren't going to be willing to take. So I don't think there's any doubt that there is already harm from that piece of regulation. There's already instances of companies not going and deploying models. I think Meta didn't deploy, the multimodal version of Llama 3.1 in the EU specifically because of that. But you can only imagine what the hidden impacts of that are on most corporations when they are evaluating whether or not to go in and implement anything Gen AI related for a small use case. Immediately is this worth it when, again, 7% of our organizational revenue could be at stake here? Now, I would say there is, though, the EU is trying to deal with this by creating an AI office that is supposed to deal with that clarity and provide additional guidance on that. But that small comfort to a lot of organizations who are running this risk.